Good evening, everybody. Glad to see anybody here that could join us this evening. Uh, we had plans to be on last night, but as we know, life is what happens when you're busy making plans, and a lot of stuff going on around here that interrupted that plan to be on last night. But we're here tonight, and Q is out there in the ether someplace. Said he'd be along. I guess they had a lot of company at camp today, and it sounded like a lot of great things came out of it. So we'll let him talk about that when he gets here. And get over here in the 1776 Million Patriot Garrett room where we can see what's going on. And there it is. Hi, Bill. Good to see you. Q was just telling me about some of the great people that he met this afternoon. Sounds like a good time was had by all. Always glad that you're here. And other than a little family meeting we had today, it's been a quiet day here at the house. Thankfully, because it's been an exhausting weekend. I have to be one of the only very few people who say, boy, am I glad it's Monday tomorrow. At least from my end. But hadn't really had time to catch up with the news. I read most of my news these days as opposed to watching it on television or YouTube or any of the other social media platforms. So I'm a little behind, and try to get caught up here a little bit so I can act like I know what I'm talking about. And of course, former President Trump is continuing to dominate the news cycle because these people are just so stupid that they keep letting him do it. You know, they get on and talk bad about him, but what they seem to forget is that they're feeding into the energy and giving him, well, he's living rent free in everybody's head. Just to pull out a cliche, because he's always doing something to pull his attention or pull the media's attention to him. Hi, Mama Jan. Good to see you. So it's going to be an interesting election this year. High C for Freedom. So far, we have, hi, Shirlene. Good to see you. You know, we have Trump. We have Trump who's announced, and Nikki Haley. We've had, hi, Jared. Oh, cool. You got it early. Amazon made it sound like that it wouldn't be there until sometime between Monday and Friday. So I'm glad you got it early. That's cool. And already, but anyway, anyway. Whew. Okay, it's been a long day. You know, he's already started with the name calling and whatnot. He's thinking that, you know, he's going to be able to run. Hi, Sam. He's going to be able to run his campaign the exact same way he ran the last one. And I don't think that's going to work for him very well in today's atmosphere. And hi, Ron. Richard Jr., good to see you. And I see Bill made it over to the YouTube page. Always glad to see Bill. And always glad to see Jared. I was worried when we didn't see you there for a couple of days, Jared. So I hope everything's going okay in Johnson City. Well, thank you very much, Jared. I appreciate the flowers. And boy, oh, I need a haircut. My hair's starting to tickle my nose. I did give Q a haircut this weekend, and he's complaining about how his head's cold. I said, that's not my fault. All I did was wield the clippers. You're the one that said you wanted the haircut. But with some of the warm weather we've had this weekend, I kind of wished I'd done the same thing. I did that one time. Had him take the clippers, and I think it was like the clippers we have 4 different size of teeth on them. And I think I took the second to the shortest one and had him take all my hair down that short. I liked it. It was great for summer, but we did finally get it all grown out again. But it was fun while it lasted, and really easy to take care of, and really cool. It used to be almost to my waist, and when we went gold mining out in California in 2014 and 15. It was hot, and the lady that we met in town that worked at the group that we were met with, that we are members of. Yeah, you. Yeah, Bill wields a mean clipper. Got her to cut it short. Kind of did the real short mullet thing, but it was like having 15 pounds less to carry around. Friend of mine, they used to show horses. He used to use the horse clippers on his. Yeah, Jared Q got a haircut. If he ever shows up. Took him down pretty short. Looks like he's ready for boot camp. That's his spring haircut. Gets one in the spring and one during the summer, and sometimes he gets one in the wintertime. Just depends on how cold it is. Oh, great minds, Jared. Great minds. But it was a great day here. The dogs got to run outside a little bit extra. I need to get them up here after I get done on air and do a tick check. I think Rock's got one that he won't let me get a hold of. He's bad. He doesn't. I think whoever had him before we did wasn't very kind, and he doesn't like it when you fool with things. Whether it's when he broke his toe, he didn't like you fooling with his cast, and he didn't like it when you pick ticks off of him. And Coda's a trooper. She just lets you do whatever. She's a real baby doll about that. And no, Ron, but they should be on here directly, so I'll ask if he got his stuff mailed out. Let's see, where am I? Which page do I have here? And I know I've got Dust. There he is, Dustin. Packages from your spell auction, right? Auction. This time of night, my spelling is terrible. I went back to proofread something I typed. Was it Friday night? Thursday night? There was one night I typed something and I went back and read it the next day, and it was like I typed it in my sleep or something. It was terrible. That's right, Mama Jan. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and hit the bell. I just sent Dustin a note on Messenger asking if he got his packages sent out yet. We have made some updates to the website. Put the Camp Freedom PDF, the Camp Freedom pamphlet on the website, so you can look over both pages of that. Put together a montage video from Camp Freedom, and Q Q were trying to ruin a perfectly good pair of jeans with a chainsaw. Luckily, it only made a little bit of contact with his leg, just enough to remind him to please be careful. And I did patch his jeans, so they are still wearable. Also, updated some of the photo galleries. When I switched from 1776 Million Patriot over to 1776 Camp Freedom, of course, I had to go over and update all the minutia, but we put some new stuff up too for you to look at. And I'm going to try and, well, hi, Meemaw's Homestead. We haven't seen you for a long time. I'm glad to see you. Have you gotten your site and stuff up and running yet? If you have, get the address out there so we can all come visit you on your websites and your YouTube page. We miss seeing you. Where was I? Website. So anyway, go check out the updated website. We're going to, if things have settled down, well, kind of settled down a little bit. I got a lot of phone calls and reading to do, but hopefully I can start making some regular blog posts. Whenever I get stressed, I get writer's block when I'm stressed. I would appreciate it, Meemaw. We like to tout our friends here and get their stuff out there so everybody can see it. Help get you off the ground. I had a whole list of things, and the list disappeared somewhere in my pile. That's what one thing Monday is for depiling my desk, because all through the week I just put them here and there. And just a minute. Now that was weird. Sunday night, 10:15 on the East Coast, and some guy, well, from an Indian call center, is calling me about joining a Binance group online. And Binance doesn't even do business in America anymore because they're Chinese. And we haven't had an account with Binance since 2018, 2019, something like that. A potato and a teaspoon. At 2. You're a better person than I am, Mimo. I can only remember back to 5. So if you can make it back to 2, good on you. And my biggest memory at 5 was it was before my grandparents got cow pasture fenced in. And well, I have so many people that call me now that I don't all have them all in my contacts list. I hate to not answer a number I don't recognize. But she had her dairy cows, and they would stake them out on a chain in around so they could get plenty of grass and whatnot. And I remember milking the cows out, the cows staked out on their chain, and we just, set the stool down in the bucket and milk the cows right there where they were chained. Well, it's about time.
And when we get to milking cows?
Because Meemaw says she started cooking at the age of 2 with a potato and a teaspoon.
Oh, okay.
And
I thought maybe you signed us up for some dairy work or something.
No, but I just got a call from a call center in India wanting us to become a part of the Binance group online.
As in altcoin Binance?
As in altcoin Binance.
From India, huh?
Yeah, the call center was from India.
Dustin does the best. Go ahead.
I'm calling about your car's extended warranty.
Yeah, either that or your diabetic supplies.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. What did you say? Your car's extended warranty? Yeah.
Thank you for coming to 7-Eleven. Get your stuff and get out. Thank you. Come again.
I've been getting where they keep trying to sell me solar panels.
Oh yeah, solar panels, and yeah, they got a long list.
Sorry for the long
My
delay,
electric
Ron.
bill.
Lots been going on. I am going to get mailed out tomorrow.
Brand new cell service, unlimited data, unlimited everything. Brand new $5,000 phone. Yeah. And people in India's got a lot of stuff to give away, man. All kinds of good stuff. I'm there to keep calling.
Actually,
Somebody ought to tell them their accent's a dead giveaway.
Hello, my name is John.
so yeah, no, you're not.
Yeah,
A nice try.
No, they ask questions and I usually say no and no and no. And then they keep asking and they'll say, really? You yeah, no.
Yeah, when I'm sitting there, she'll get one on the horn and start acting, get them going, talking good. I'll lean down there close to her phone and say,
You got some on my top.
I'll keep lean down to close to the phone and say, who is that? Who's that talking to my wife? Don't take them long to hang up.
So I love when they sit there and you ask them where they're calling from. They'll tell you the right state in a totally different city.
Oh, yeah.
It's not even in that state.
Hi, Slim.
Hi, Pops.
Hey, I got a new flag.
Yeah, Jared said he got his flag yesterday.
Sweet. Oh, you got him the number 2 flag, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
they wanted the new flag like you guys have hanging there behind Dustin.
Good deal. There you go.
Dustin keeps on, he's going to waste away to nothing.
He's working on it. Might need to exchange them pants.
Oh, yep, tomorrow.
Are they too big too?
No, I haven't changed. I haven't tried them yet.
Oh,
I think
okay.
he's talking about these pants I'm wearing now.
No, I'm talking about the new one. So try them.
Not yet.
They're in the bag, right?
I haven't checked.
Yeah, they're in
You
the
don't even
bag.
know if they're here or not.
Yes, they're there. They're in the bag with the other clothes.
I knew it was anybody. You lucky she won't let me give you a hard time.
Oh, we might ask who's talking.
The other voice in the background is Mike,
Right.
who belongs to Patriot. Is it Patriot One? Is that what they call Mikey?
Who belongs to
Yep.
Patriot One, right? Yeah, Mike belongs to Patriot One. You got it right. Father son thing. Oh wait a minute, I mean a son father thing.
So Miss Julia and Mike and Mikey. Hi, Private Freedom.
Patriot One is at home in bed right now.
I see you, Jared. I've got the chat pulled up here. It's crazy how I gotta do the chat or else to see what's going on. Of course, I'm here, so I know what's going on. Very little.
Well, it sounded like you had lots of company today.
Yeah, and Bill, who is Bill's friend. Hey, y'all might need to get your crayons out and write this down.
Bill, and Will.
Bill, and Will. But Bill, the first Bill didn't come, just the friend Bill and Will, who was the friend of Bill. The friend Bill, not the other.
Even
Bill.
I'm getting confused.
Not that old. It was Will, was the important one.
Wild Bill brought two of his friends. One friend was named Bill and the other friend was named Will.
You still got it wrong because Wild Bill didn't come.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm trying to say. Bill, who was Wild Bill's friend, brought Will. See, I said it right. I just didn't put the word wild in there. And yes, we do, Mama Jan. And it is a beauty. And it is a original design by Miss Q.
Yeah, it
Nobody
doesn't
can
have.
claim it but her. I love those threads in the red and white one. The way those threads stand out, that is outstanding. I ran our flags all the way down. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to measure it. I think there's about 3 inches missing off the American flag, so it's about ready for the box.
Well, yeah, it took a pretty good beating in the wind last night.
Oh, y'all heard it cracking coming down. Had a tailwind, so it was blowing both directions. Kept getting tangled up on the pole.
They want a close up, kid.
A close up of what?
The flag.
I just watch where the legs go over there.
That's really good.
I can't see the screen because I got the chat up. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, take it over even closer. I have to tilt it back a little bit to see the flag up there close. A little more, a little more, a little more, a little more. There, now you got almost all flag. A little more back. And right there. That's the whole thing. There's your close up. Get your screenshots. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want dust in my screenshot either.
What?
Oh, your video bombed you. I think they got it. Anybody still need a photo op?
That's okay, since Dustin trimmed his hair and his beard, he doesn't look like he just crawled out of the woods somewhere.
They ain't seen nothing yet.
What?
Like my buddy says on the song. You ain't seen nothing, yeah.
That's why I'm staying off the camera right now.
I'll show part of it. How's that? Just one of them big 3 eyeballs looking at me.
Take your hat off.
No,
Take your hat off.
no. Why? So you see how bad of a haircut you gave me?
Yeah, Jim, make me cry again. Don't you do it, Ma. Don't you do it, Ma.
She didn't just cut one of them. She cut all of them, damn it. They're all gone.
Did you get a haircut?
Now I got them all cut.
Well, there was
You got
that
more
one.
than one haircut too.
There was that one little tuft in the front that I missed.
That's my. We'll just leave that on there. Let it grow longer. Keep shaving and everything else down. Let that grow.
Yeah, Charlene, I was watching that this morning. That was pretty cool. We have to have our refrigerator art.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And talking about
I'm down here now. I can show it.
the truth about why it's up there. It always gets me.
Right there it is. I think I'm looking through the comment section. I guess it's there.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're fighting for.
And Bree,
That's full.
and Jared,
You got it.
And June.
Gene,
You got it.
the happy family. We're so glad Jared's doing well with his newest stints, I guess what they call them, right? Stints.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he said he was getting those, I kind of figured that would help. I was hoping it would.
You want to have a good laugh, Q?
Mm-hmm.
You thought you were going to drop your cigarette tray.
Mm. We don't have very often. Now, here's why. Usually got a clamp on. I did. I dropped it though, and when that machine hits you on the top of the foot,
You know, it's that machine.
damn near broke. One time I got it. It was I had it up above. I was holding it up like this. Somebody bumped it. I hit me right on the crown of the foot. Left a mark for about a week.
Oh, we got HAB.
But yeah, well,
Yeah, Jared, that's me. I'm gonna be doing that all summer now because it's gonna get warm down here in the valley.
now we kind of got sidetracked. You were talking about Bill and Will, and we never finished.
Yeah,
that.
that's right. Well, and yeah, it's good you brought it back to that because we had some great conversation with Will, and it turns out that he has a Patriot group. I'm trying to remember the initials. He said it was an A, an O, and an N. But I don't remember the order it was. But anyhow, it's a group that he put together personally, I think, and it's a group of about 80 people. And the best part is they stretch from here to Delaware.
Cool.
And they're interested in coming and help build camp. And he said there's all types of tradesmen involved in it and trade women. I mean, that didn't sound right.
Trade people.
Trades. Got to put the S in. Sorry about that. Trades women.
People. Trades people.
No, it's men and women. You want that PC stuff, you're on the wrong stream. Sorry.
Not PC. Just say trades people.
You want me to say them and that, those and them too? I know.
No, I don't care what you say. Well,
You never did. Why would you start?
within reason.
Hey, that slammed the gate shut, didn't it?
Well, I know you. Take it, give you an inch, and you take 3 miles.
Of course. Called the hustle.
Hi, Doc Savage.
Hey, good to see Doc Savage. Trades, that's right. Trades folk. That's a good one.
Wait,
I know there was something better than people. I just couldn't think of it.
that's still PC, sir.
Well, it's closer to real. It's closer to real talk.
Oh, I think that's Ruby. Waving knock is.
I don't know. We're knocking on the wall for it.
I didn't knock it.
Oh. You don't give it away on camera, man.
Oh, move the camera away.
Oh, now he wants the camera off. You know that pink bug?
Oh,
Okay. No, that's a pig.
That's a champion.
No, it's a fly.
I was gonna say.
It's a baby fly. They're hatching. Buddy's gonna go crazy if there's a bunch of them hatching.
Tell
Going
him,
to bed.
tell him he has to go.
Man.
Buddy's hiding under the bed.
Hiding under the bed.
Yeah, he's hiding under the bed. Gets down there, buddy level. Maybe we can coax him out. He saw a fly.
Oh, I was gonna say, why
We ain't
is,
short enough. We're gonna have to invert.
why is he under the bed?
What do I do, buddy? Hey, buddy, what's the matter, man? Come on, man. Come on out. It's okay, buddy. Come on. Come on out. There he is. There's my boy. There's that old buddy boy. We won't let the flies get you, man. Come on. Get you up here on the bed. We won't let the flies get him.
Go to bed. Go on.
Buddy, come here, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. There he is. There's your buddy. There he is. Yeah, flies won't get him up here. Old Q won't let him get him, will you? We won't let them old flies get him up here. Now, he's got a little phobia about flies. We have a few tonight. I forgot he was under there.
They're starting to thaw out.
I think they just had babies. I just took one out that was the size of a pinhead.
Well, the peepers have to have something to eat.
And right there, you're not on camera if you don't lean forward. So there. I gotta get the chat up here. I like seeing his chat, but I can't see the picture when I got to chat it.
So what else is going on today?
Not a whole lot. We did a good tour with the company. They was here a couple hours. And then Sam stopped by, and that always takes some time.
Yeah.
But
A good day or a bad day?
weather-wise, great, good day.
I meant
I
Sam.
mean, Sam is all right.
Okay.
John was one that was weird for some reason. Yeah. They got this, I think they got in a little bit of a panic when they come through and there was a couple extra vehicles.
Uh-huh.
And Mike working on his trailer and just the average Sunday. Tomorrow is when the fun starts. We got another visitor coming tomorrow too.
Hi, Yellow Rose.
The visitor tomorrow is a little bit of a surprise, but we'll definitely be glad to see her. Expecting a text about noon or maybe a little after from Hippie Mama.
Wait, did you say Happy Mom?
She's gonna bring her and what they call him, D-Nut
Peanut.
or Peanut, yeah,
Did you say Happy Mom?
Hippie Mama, yeah, coming for a visit. Camp Freedom. Said that she'll probably be able to tune D in on the live stream too, so we can see him too. So
Oh, that'll be cool.
if that happens, he'll be on his probably Master Grifter account.
Well, yeah, we'll be on the lookout for a notification.
Yeah,
Yeah, D's Peanut.
yeah, that's a D's Peanut. That's a cool handle. And I'm anxious to see her, and I'm anxious to see Brother D too. It's been a long time.
Yeah, last July. Yeah, last July. Been almost a year.
They were, well, no, was it July they were up the house or August? 1st of August.
End of July, 1st August, somewhere in there.
Yeah. And that was while the mall was going on because I came home off the mall and they were at State Park.
Yeah.
D called, I think it was D called first. Said, they're here at State Park. I said, what State Park? He said, Deep Creek. I said, what? We live an eighth of a mile from Deep Creek. The State Park's the other side of the lake. Yeah, they surprised us good.
Yeah, drive around a couple corners and across the bridge and
They were here. They were there, I mean.
Everywhere.
So yeah, she comes and I don't know. I was on a little bit of Santa's stream yesterday morning. And then after Santa went off, D came on because he had a big announcement, which was about he wants to put together a gathering on the mall for 9/11, which I think is a great idea. That's the perfect time to protest or to be down there showing force is 9/11. So I guess plans are being made about that with multiple groups around the country that I've heard about, including, I guess, RM's involved in it, Restoration Movement. So, and there's a lot of talk of a word called unity. Unity is something I've been talking about since Bunker Hill was over with. Somewhere along the line, my unity message got twisted. We're not going to bother going into all that because it's all spilt milk. But I will say I'm glad to see that it's becoming untwisted at this point. Yeah, I did that without saying any names. Where'd you go? Well, must be she turned the camera off.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I thought. So, if it's all working out the way it sounds like everybody wants it to, that's involved with the word unity, Camp Freedom's about to have a pretty large crowd pretty quick. Did you hear all that?
yes, I did. I just had to stop and sneeze.
Oh. I wonder why he's pausing.
I love spring at you.
Yeah, but you come down here and all that stuff's already bloomed out down here.
No, the multiflora roses and the honeysuckle. That's what get the two of the things that gets me. Right now it's salt dust, but
Well, the multiflora's already bloomed down here, I think.
no, it's too early for that. They don't bloom till June.
You say what you want, you're still coming. I'll let Dustin and company entertain you for a minute. I'm gonna go check the temperature outside.
We love you too, Charlene. Good night. Sweet dreams.
Good night, Ma.
I didn't know the chat up. I didn't see that.
Hi, everybody.
So what did you get accomplished while Q was gone, Dustin?
We tidied up, got the flagpole up and the big flagpole up and running with the pulley now. And I will be shown tomorrow, but it got up right before Bill and Will got here. Once I got it up, they're like, "I love the flags." I'm like, "Thank you." I love the rope pulleys much better than putting a zip tie on a branch. I guess. Other than that, a lot of cleaning. Dam is demolished. We got more of the water flow than we had. It's like a waterfall without rainwater, without bacteria-ridden water, as you will.
Good deal.
Bacteria-ridden water. What I miss?
The still pool that was created when he built the dam.
Oh, back on the dam, huh?
Yeah, I was telling him it's completely demolished.
Hey, buddy, better get more room, right? Clear.
You got a wishing well now. Wishing pond
Here you go.
instead of a still water pond.
I got you, man. I got you.
Good deal. Sounds like you got a lot accomplished.
Oh yeah.
We got it, man. We ain't gonna let them forget it. Ain't gonna get him down here.
It's brush cleanup.
I think that
Yeah, we got a lot of brush we're gonna do, and I gotta get over to the lot tomorrow and get some work done over there, somewhere in between visitors. We gotta get started digging on that frost-free valve and see which way that pipe goes off of it, so we can tell where the pipe goes over to the well. Then we get that done, the water problem will be solved here because of that big tank sitting out here.
yeah.
Just have to get one water test over there on that well. It should be perfectly okay, according to my well dude, my well guy.
Well, dude.
Well, dude.
I gotta quit. You got me started using that word again, but you obviously don't know the meaning of it, do you?
Who got you started?
You got me started using it again. I had something. I had a bad habit of using it. And I had it broke pretty good.
I never called anybody dude. What?
Just for some reason, I don't know what it was. It ain't, and trust me when I tell you, it ain't got nothing to do with the true meaning of it either.
Hi.
You'll be happy I said that, right? Right, Q.
Yeah. You can tell him later. Jared says.
Later.
Jared says, Dustin, sir, I just emailed you 2 pictures if you want to show Mr. Q and everyone the flag.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
And he says, what are your prepping supplies?
Prepping supplies. Not sure what you mean by that. Prepping?
Haven't got
The camp
that.
is going to be, the camp will be fully stocked for the amount of people that are here.
Haven't got that far yet. Well, we got, let's see, we're generator poor. We got 2 generators.
3.
3. Well, yeah, one is offline.
Needs a carburetor kit. That's all it needs.
When's MIA?
Sucking air.
She said I was watching Doug and Stacy tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're, I don't know if you can call it what we're doing here prepping. I mean, we're going to be prepared for pretty much anything that comes this direction, good or bad. So I guess that's prepping.
Well, yeah, you dig that basement out, we can make it a root cellar.
Reading my mind there. As usual.
That's what I do.
Them people in the chat room don't know, but we have whole conversations without speaking a word. Took 37 years putting up with the same person every day to do for you.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it
Oh,
was?
there we go. Oh, let me get the chat room off.
Cool.
There's our brother Jared and his flag. Number 2. Flag number 2, brother. Looking good. Yes, sir. And that haircut, you can't beat that.
Hi, Sean. Sean says, hey, Q, what's going on, brother? Howdy, Dustin.
Hi, Sean.
Let me pull the chat back up here. Good to see you, Sean. Me Moss. There's Me Moss, too. I didn't see her earlier.
Oh, on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, the chat over here for when I got YouTube.
No, she was talking about Doug and Stacy. I hadn't heard of them, but I'm glad she said that.
Yeah, it was a really good day. I had a real good feeling about Will. I don't know why I can't remember his name. Too many L's, that's what it is. And he's going to be a major help. And also, Bill, who's Wild Bill's friend, make sure we keep the bill straight. His daughter was with him, and she is junior women's ROTC.
Yeah, Junior
Right.
Rots.
Yep. And she's fired up about camp, and that's what I like to see because she's a teenager.
Yeah.
And she's excited to bring her girls, as she calls it, and do whatever work we need to get for them to get done. And they want to bring their tents and camp out every weekend while they're here to help. So that part, all I had to do is say it. We didn't even, well, we had the flyers up for a week. We ain't even put hardly any out. And sounds like we're going to have about 100 people in here helping here in another week or two.
Whoa. That's what we needed.
Now, if Will pulls all these people in his group, that's 80.
Yeah.
She's got ROTC girls. That's probably another at least 15, 20.
Oh, you'll have that lot cleaned up in no time then.
Well, we got the lot. We got all that digging to do. We think I want to dig. In the group of 80, there's supposed to be quite a few tradesmen, so we're going to be building the lodge, Mama Jan. Mama Jan banned that word here. The pavilion is a pole building with a roof and no sides. You look it up.
It can have one side.
Yeah, one side with a fireplace. That's the way we do the reunions.
You want to let them know how I let people know when I was at a restaurant?
That's it. At a restaurant.
Yeah, when I didn't have a pamphlet.
Oh, no, you got to tell about that.
So I didn't have the pamphlet, and I wrote it down on a piece of paper. 3 of them. That's how much I care and how much that 1776 Camp
We got to
Ridge
bring us to the camera.
means.
To see it. It's sideways. No more. Can y'all see that?
You have to tilt it down a little bit to take the glare off of it.
Up towards me. The top towards me.
Yeah.
The other way. Still.
The ceiling light reflects off the screen.
Yeah, it's not like. Wait a minute. I can fix it. I think I can get close.
Oh, that's better.
I'm still.
Well, it's not as pretty as mine, but it got the job done.
Yeah, it says all the right thing. That's all that matters.
And then a day later, the pamphlet stuff.
Yep. Then the pamphlet showed up. That's pretty quick about getting a bunch of them folded up too. So. And something else. I had Dustin dig these out because Will was interested in talking about educating people about the Republic. I said, that's funny. That's what we're going to be doing here. So I want to remind everybody a little something that was actually started by a man named Santa, and we're going to be picking it back up and following through here too with Constitution Live.
Cool. Yeah,
With Green.
yeah, he's got that whole series on YouTube. Hi,
I want to go through the whole thing on lives, so we have it recorded. And then another little book that we picked up when we getting a bunch of books. The Know Your Bill of Rights book. Sean Patrick, in case anybody wants to order it. It's an excellent book about
$14.95 on
So-
Amazon.
Yep. My favorite part is the quote that's on the back. It says, educate and inform. Let me just read it. Educate and inform the whole mass of the people. They are the only reliance for the preservation of our liberty. Thomas Jefferson. Educate. And that's what we're going to be doing in camp. We're going to be doing a lot of educating. And the really cool part about it is people of all ages need the exact same education, but especially the children. The more children we can teach about the Republic and about the truth about this country and the way it's supposed to be, the better.
That's why they start to indoctrinate them when they're in school
Oh, we ain't even just got started indoctrinating.
on
We ain't
climate.
got to indoctrinate because patriot parents do that. They teach their kids. They tell them about it. So our job is easy. We're just adding on to what the patriot families already do. And that's the thing that I'm looking forward to the most about camp is the educational process that we'll be able to do. Of all different types of subjects, we're going to be covering, of course, all the things people need to know about the Republic and about the Constitution and so on. But we're also going to be switching gears and hitting things like homesteading, survival, firearm safety. We have probably somewhere mid-July, we'll have the 100-yard rifle course opened up, which will also include pistols. That'll be on a limited, kind of a first come, first serve type of thing, because there's only going to be so many firearms we have in camp at one time.
Oh, they can
And
go
that-
down. They can always go down the road to the range.
Right. And the big range.
No, like Annie says, burn your bra or burn your TV, not your bra.
Burger TV.
Yeah, I'm getting to the age, Annie, where I need mine. So, not the
Like
TV.
TV.
No, not the TV.
Well, I don't have a bra, and the TV's a Roku, so we don't tune in to regular cable stuff. That's what we get to watch is recorded. That's great, Jared. That's good to know. I'm so anxious to meet all three of you, but especially her. I love being able to be around patriot kids that are educated. It's a great thing. And it's their job, which is going to be tough, to carry on that generation and into the next generation as the educators. The quicker we teach them, the quicker they can start teaching themselves. Are you reading or am I?
You can.
I can. I don't even have my book out yet.
Well, then why did you ask me?
Well, it ain't very far away. Never is. H.'s been playing in tobacco bag.
No, is that what that is?
Yeah, you got it all over the bed.
Oh.
What?
Sean said he was doing dishes and heard something about bras and it caught his attention.
Didn't drop a dish, did you, Sean? That is a little weird coming from our stream, I know.
Yeah.
Mm. Bring it my balls on. She holds the flag high every second she can. That's great. Every second. Okay.
Sean said he might have to go buy some new dishes.
Kind of thought that. So, then we're going to jump into What to Say When You Talk to Yourself by Mr. Shad Helmstetter, PhD. We're into the chapter called Whether Believing or Not. And this is actually a subchapter that we're into here on the different types of talk. We covered, let me do a real quick review so people remember. It was called The New Techniques. Silent Self-Talk was the first part of it. Self-Speak, Self-Conversation, Self-Write, which is very helpful. That's where you write things down and then say them. Tape Talk, which is where you record things and listen to them over and over. And then there was the chapter or subchapter called An Even Better Way. And it brings us up to whether believing or not. A typical example is that of a letter I received from a woman who had attended a seminar on self-talk and decided to listen to self-talk tapes to help her with her family relationships, in particular, her relationship with her husband. Things hadn't been going too well for them, financially or otherwise, and she wanted to put things straight. Meanwhile, her husband was showing all the signs of making a slow but predictable departure from the relationship. The woman had graduated from writing out self-talk cards and reading them to herself to listening to self-talk cassettes. She listened to a cassette on improving personal relationships, a tape on self-esteem, a tape on goal setting, and another tape on taking responsibility for oneself. She listened to her tapes each morning, when she could during the day, and each night just before she went to sleep. To listen to her tapes, the woman used a small, inexpensive portable tape recorder which she purchased at a local discount store. She let the tapes play out loud, not trying to interrupt her husband's television viewing or bother him in the morning. She just played the tapes, mostly by herself, and according to her, when she first began playing the positive self-talk in the background, her husband could not have cared less. But after a week or two, her husband took her to a dinner one evening, and during dinner they discussed her tapes. He still showed every sign of disinterest the next day, but as she had learned in the seminar program, don't worry too much about what the other people around you think about your self-talk. Just keep doing it. By the end of the third week, her husband asked her to replay one of the tapes she'd been playing while they were getting dressed one morning. Earlier, she had noticed that they were arguing less, but until that morning, he had never shown any active interest in the tapes at all she was listening to each day. Shortly thereafter, the husband began to exhibit noticeable changes in his behavior toward her and toward his attitude about the problems he was having with his job. The end result was that both of them began to talk more, started making new plans, and started working together again. Her self-talk had the same effect on him as it did on her. It made no difference whether he believed in the self-talk or not. His subconscious mind didn't care in belief. It simply acted on the new information he was unconsciously programming it with. He was, without even thinking about it, accepting the new, more positive programming, which was being played as a background to their daily lives. Initially, one believed and the other did not, and did not make any difference. Along with the other great inventions of mankind, the wheel, the printing press, motorized transportation, radio, television, and the computer, I would add the audio cassette tape. Y'all got to remember this book was written in 1982 when cassette tapes were big. Never before in the history of the human race have we had a device which could, when used in the right way, literally change our own internal direction as rapidly, as effectively, and as effortlessly as an audio cassette tape. Far beyond its common use as a means of playing music or delivering spoken word courses on self-improvement, a cassette tape, that simple little plastic shell with its miniature hub of magnetic recording tape, can for the first time give each of us a way to hear the very best about ourselves anytime and anywhere we choose to put a tape in a cassette player, push a button, and listen to it. Tape talk, self-talk on tape, is without a doubt one of the more practical tools for the betterment of mankind, for the betterment of each of us individually, than any other self-development tool I've ever encountered. That's coming from a PhD. In your own personal growth, in your own personal program of self-talk, it is not essential that you listen to cassettes to reach your goals. You can reach them without having a single cassette player in your home. A little later, however, I'm going to show you how to make your own tapes. To do so will take a minimum effort, and you will receive in return an unusually effective result. Tape talk has some advantages going for it which are as yet unrivaled in the self-development field. The first and most important advantage is that you can listen to tapes about you while you are doing something else. You don't have to really listen. Your subconscious mind will be busily programming in the positive new information about you, whether you are consciously thinking about it or not. Another advantage in using tapes is that they are convenient, so we use them. If all we do is put the tape in and play it, we soon learn that they're a lot easier than writing out scripts or self-belief, reading and rereading a book, or trying to study a course in self-achievement. Another important advantage is that tapes, because they are readily available anytime we want to use them, become a coach in which to use the right self-talk to give us immediate external motivation, while it programs our subconscious mind with a winning script of internal motivation. And let me break right here for a second. And all we have to do to make this, what I'm reading, modern, away from cassette tapes, is to include a little thing on, I think everybody's telephone comes with one, called a voice recorder. Same thing, except there's no tape involved, no cassettes. One of my favorite self-talk tapes is entitled Believing in Incredible You. It is impossible to listen to that tape without feeling better, thinking better, doing better from the first few minutes the tape starts to play. And while it is gearing me up and getting me going, filling me up with the kind of enthusiasm that turns an average day into an exceptional day, it is also carefully and busily reprogramming me to make every day more effective, more productive, more self-fulfilling in every way. That kind of tape is like having a personal coach, a best friend standing at your side, encouraging, motivating, uplifting, believing, and pushing you forward that day and every day, helping you extract and achieve the best from yourself. If you do not choose to record your own, you may choose to listen to specially recorded self-talk tapes, which are commercially available. Either way, you would like to avail yourself as one of the most worthwhile methods of recreating your own future to the good. I encourage you to listen to self-talk on tape. Of all the ways to talk to yourself positively, cassettes are the easiest and most enduring. Just put a self-talk tape in the player, push a button, and let it play. Your subconscious mind will be listening whether you are or not. The self-talk techniques I have just given you are the most obvious and simplest and easiest to begin using immediately. But you should know that from the moment you start, whatever system you use, any kind of self-talk you begin with will be only a beginning. Once any kind of self-talk technique starts to work for you, the others almost automatically fall into place, waiting for you to give them a try. You may decide to try just one technique to see if it works for yourself. Use the technique which you feel the most comfortable with first and try it. Then if you want to try something more, go ahead. For now, even if you do nothing more than begin by using silent self-talk to just get started, that's fine. There's a phrase of self-talk I have always found especially encouraging and especially true, and this is it. You're doing pretty good already, and you're just getting started. That's level 4.
Uh-oh, you're running out of battery, I think. You just flipped sideways. Better plug in your phone. Yes, C4, I am too. That's used to be the days that you only had AM, FM. You didn't have fancy 8-track tapes or cassettes or CDs. So yeah, we're that old. But it's been another great evening, great chat room. We love having y'all with us. Love your participation. And to the best of my knowledge, unless real life gets in the way again, we'll be back tomorrow. And also look out for Dustin tomorrow. He said he was going to be doing some streaming tomorrow. So be on the lookout for when he's on. And we appreciate y'all's support each and every day. We thank you very much. So everybody be safe, be blessed, and good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody. More later.